Hello, all you athletes and athletic trainers out there. At Spiro, we understand what's most important to you is that the athlete's body can withstand the demands of their sport. Of course, what's required for that is weight training, good sleep, hydration, and good diet and stretching. So at Spiro, that is what we're committed to. Here's your 15-minute Spiro routine. Come onto your back, place the Spiro on your belly just to engage that breathing. We're going to inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 4. Inhale, diaphragm goes down towards the stomach. Exhale, diaphragm goes back into the rib cage. Keep that diaphragmatic breathing going as we stretch. Bring the Spiro around your knees. Squeeze the handles around the knees. Allow the low back to release as you breathe deeply. Breathing in and breathing out. And now begin to circle the hips, applying some resistance by pulling with the handles. Squeeze the knees in, extend the knees out. Elbows are bending and straightening. Go the other way. Rotating, breathing, feeling those hip joints. And now we're going to extend the left leg out, extend the right foot up, put the Spiro at the arch of the foot, and find your stretch. Continue the breath as you begin to point and flex your foot to stretch the calves and the Achilles tendon area. You're pulling down with the Spiro with your hands with some resistance to strengthen the foot and ankle area. Breathing in and breathing out, pointing and flexing. Now circling the hips. Rotate out to the right, paying attention to the femur in the hip socket, giving it some resistance by pulling on the Spiro. Try to make a circle, not a rectangle. And go the other way. You can bend your elbows and extend the arms out. Nice big circle, holding on with two hands or just one hand. Now coming back to center, find a little deeper stretch. We're going to hold this for a minute. So keeping your mind inside the muscle. Keep your breath flowing and allow the muscle to just relax. The only thing that's working are the hands holding onto your Spiro stretch tool. Everything else should become very relaxed, like a wet noodle. Just let go. See if you can tune in and feel the hamstrings loosening and lengthening. You can hold on to the opening by the foot, or you can hold on to the first opening, depending on your flexibility level. Stay focused on your breath as you mentally relax the hamstring. Push your foot away, allow this to stretch your neck and shoulders. Come back up to center, give yourself another deeper stretch, and now we're going to add a little resistance here. As you pull in with your hand, keep pulling down resistance and push away using the hamstring. This resistance stretching helps to increase your flexibility and the strength of this area at the same time. Come to center. Now slowly begin to drop your right leg off to the right. You might start right at the top and slowly release down, or your leg might go ahead and come all the way to the ground. Everyone's different. Stay focused on your breath, breathing in and breathing out. You have two options of where you can hold on to, the first opening or the second, or actually you can hold on to the side as well. Stay focused. This Spiro stretching practice will help you increase your capacity to focus on your breath. Feel free to extend your left arm into the air, push the left heel away, and feel a deeper internal stretch. Continue to relax and breathe. Breathing down into your lower lungs. As you exhale, give a good squeeze of the diaphragm back into the rib cage. Stretch. Breathing in and fully breathing out. Relax. Relax your face. Relax your stomach. Now we're going to slowly come back up to center. Take your time, follow the hip joint. Switch hands. You can point and flex your foot here. Switch hands and begin to drop your leg across the body for a hip and IT band stretch. You can hold on with your left hand, look to your right, bring your awareness to where you're feeling this stretch, and use your breath and your mind to relax this area. Again, you can hold on to whichever part of the Spiro that you feel your best stretch, either in the first opening or the second opening or in the middle. Breathing in and breathing out. Stay focused, stay relaxed. You can open up the right arm and feel more of a spinal twist. Inhale, breathing down to your lower lungs. Stretch that diaphragm down. Exhale, give a good squeeze. Now you can open up this left palm and have it point that right foot down to get into the IT band. The foot's pointing down. Breathe into the outside of the leg. And slowly coming back up to center. Give yourself one more little stretch there. And now bend your right knee, put the Spiro, your foot sideways, and let's get into this hip a little deeper, kind of like a figure four stretch to get into the piriformis. Don't overdo it, but find a stretch that feels like you're loosening your hips, especially those glutes and the part where the hamstring inserts into the hip. As an alternative, you can lift your left knee up and apply a little bit of extra resistance. You can also put the Spiro around the shin of your left leg to assist in the stretch. Or you can put it in the left foot and do the stretch at this angle. There are many, many ways. There are over 60 ways to use Spiro, so it's a matter of practice to find which way works best for you. Breathing in and breathing out. Feel free to rock from side to side. And go ahead and extend your leg. Grab the Spiro with both hands. Give your body a nice long stretch. Push the heels away. Stretch out with your arms and feel the difference in your two hips. Now let's do the other side. Spiro in the arch of your left foot. Find your stretch. Point and flex your foot, warming up the calf and the ankle area and the foot. You're applying pressure by pulling down on the Spiro. Okay, let's circle the hips. Nice big circle, whatever feels good on your hips. Take your time. You don't have to move this quickly. You can go more slowly. Breathe in and breathe out using one hand or two hands. Each athlete is different. Just do what feels good for you. Breathing in. Keep that breath flowing. Spiro means breathing in Latin. Point and flex, coming up to center. Feel those hamstrings lengthening for you. Keep your breath flowing. Relax the inside of that left leg. Start walking your hands up closer to the foot once you don't feel so much of a stretch anymore. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay, let's open off. Well, let's take another breath. And next we're going to be opening off to the left. But just hold here for a moment. Breathe. Relax your face. Relax your shoulders. Maybe swing the leg from side to side, feeling the different parts of the hamstrings muscles. Okay, we're going to open the leg off to the left. Breathing in and breathing out. Pick which handle works best for you with your hands in the first opening or the second. Find your stretch. Breathe and relax. Those are the only 3 steps with Spiro stretching. You find your stretch, you engage your breathing, and then you relax the entire body. Relax slowly. Push your heel away. You can extend your right arm over your head. Push your right heel away like we did on the other side, if that felt good. As you do this and you expand your breath, you'll feel an internal stretch. Another option, if you're super flexible, is to put your elbow inside the Spiro, but only if it feels good. Coming back up to center, give yourself a little extra stretch. And then we're going to slowly begin to drop the leg across the body over to the right side. Take your time. You can hold on to the Spiro with 2 hands or just one. Turn your head towards the left. Notice what stretch that creates through your neck and shoulders and relax it as you breathe. Since everything is connected, as you breathe and relax, it's going to help the rest of your body breathe and relax. This training of stretching will help you be more able to respond to the quick movements that you need in your sport. This deep breathing is conditioning and strengthening and just really nourishing and strengthening the muscles of the core. So breathe in and breathe out. And to get that IT band, open the right fist, point it down, and then gently come to center. Point and flex your foot. Give yourself a couple of resisting stretches, pulling back with the Spiro as your leg pushes away. So you apply the resistance the whole time here as you move forward and back. Feel that hamstring loosening and lengthening. Now bend your left knee in, kind of pointing the left foot towards the right shoulder, and find the resistance here. You're pulling with your hands, but resisting out with your foot to get into the piriformis, the glutes, and the outside of the hip. Find what feels good here. Breathe, bend, and lengthen. You might just want to sit here. You might want to go up and down. Each person is different. But stay in touch with your breath and your body. All right, extend your legs straight up. Now we're going to do a little core work and a hamstring stretch. So turn the Spiro sideways, put both feet in, stretch your feet apart to the outer edges of the Spiro. As you inhale, bring your heels to the ground. As you exhale, use your core to lift the legs. The legs are not doing the work. This is all core. You can just slide your hands right under the side of the body, inhaling down, exhaling up. We're only going to do 10 here today, but I recommend you do at least 25 per day. You can do this on the ground. You can do it at home. You can do it anywhere. Inhaling down, exhale, squeeze through your core to lift the legs. Breathing in, exhale, lift. Inhaling down, exhale, lift. Let the Spiro drop to your ankles, bend your knees, reach under with your hands, grab the Spiro and roll the hips up into a bridge pose. So we can stretch those hip flexors and open up the thoracic spine. As you inhale, breathe into your lower lungs. As you exhale, lift the hips. Feel free to move the hips up and down a little bit to increase the flexibility of those hip flexors. If you've been sitting all day, this is a great way to loosen up the hip joints. Relax the face. Relax your shoulders. Keep stretching the hips up. This will strengthen your low back and loosen your hips and open the shoulders as well. Notice the shoulders here. Slowly and gently coming down. Slide the Spiro off your feet. Bring it back around to your knees. Squeeze the knees to the chest, and we'll do one more round of hip stirs. Go one way and then the other. Come to center. Allow the Spiro to rest on your belly button and do one more round of diaphragmatic breathing. You can use the Spiro to kick yourself up to a seated position. Thanks for joining me, and keep those bodies flexible.